What you have is a police department and prosecutors that are obviously mad at him for embarrassing the city, so they took every one of his lies and made it into another count, said Terry Sullivan, a prominent local attorney who as a young prosecutor helped convict serial killer John Wayne Gacy in 1980 of killing 33 young men. Smollett's attorney, Mark Garagos, called the 16-count indictment prosecutorial overkill. But prominent Chicago defense attorney Joseph Lopez, who is not involved in the Smollett case, said it's the way prosecutors in Chicago do business. It is common practice for the Cook County State's attorney to charge as much as they can for any kind of crime, he said. If you only charge him with 1 or 2 counts and they find him not guilty of them, you're done, said David Erickson, who now teaches at Chicago-Kent College of Law. This gives the prosecution the ability to convict him of any one of these lies. That means that 1 count might stem from Smollett's contention that the men hurled racial and homophobic taunts at him, and another for what he said was the way they beat him. Another could be tied to his claim that the men doused him with an unknown chemical, and another still for his statement that one of them looped a rope tied like a noose around his neck. Then there was his assertion, police said, that he could see one of the men was white because he could see the skin around his eyes. The 2 men police say Smollett hired to take part in the attack are both black. The lies add up pretty fast, Lopez said. Each count is a Class 4 felony, which carries a possible prison sentence of 1 to 3 years. If Smollett is convicted, a judge could allow him to be given probation instead of imposing a prison sentence. Lopez and Erickson agreed that if Smollett is convicted, it won't matter whether it's on 1 or several counts when it comes to sentencing. That's because he would be sentenced for only 1 of them. If you add them all up, it's still only 1 crime, Erickson said. That's just how it is. And Lopez said that if Smollett is convicted of multiple counts, prosecutors can ask that the sentences be served consecutively, but it is highly unlikely a judge would do so. The FBI, which is investigating that letter, has declined to comment on the investigation. But if Smollett did talk to the FBI, depending on what he said, he could be in more legal trouble. Lying to the FBI is a crime, said Erickson. Jussie adamantly maintains his innocence even if law enforcement has robbed him of that presumption, Garagos, his attorney, said.